Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
There's no such thing as downtime when you own a farm. This is your land. You tend it and try to get the most from it, no matter the weather or time of day. It's been that way for generations. And for generations, your local quality co-op store has been there for you, with a full range of agriculture supplies and services, from feed to fertilizer, seed to grain storage, and the right hardware for any application. You'll always find what you need, plus friendly, knowledgeable advice at your local quality co-op store. There's one near you.
What we eat, what we wear. It all starts somewhere. And if it's good, it usually starts with a farmer. And that somewhere is right here in Alabama. In a field, in a barn, on a tractor. Right now, there's a farmer starting something good for all of us. And it all starts right here in Alabama.
Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. On this week's show, we'll join Stacy Little in the kitchen as he prepares a dish featuring cabbage. Now, whether you like cabbage or not often depends on how you fix it. Unless, of course, you just fry that baby up.
That's always a win. Now, while we're on the topic of winning, you could say Jesse Owens set the gold standard for Olympic success. We'll visit an Alabama museum near his birthplace that celebrates his achievements on and off the track.
We'll kick off this season's Ask a Farmer series talking about peanuts with a visit to Miller Farms in Blount County.
Speaking of peanuts, that's where this week's Simply Southern begins.
Peanuts are such a versatile crop. George Washington Carver famously discovered 300 different uses for peanuts. Just a few examples are roasted, parched, or pureed into peanut butter.
But here in the South, boiling is often the preferred preparation. You could search the world over and you won't find a larger supply of boiled peanuts than in the city of Luverne during Labor Day weekend. It's been a Luverne Labor Day tradition for 50 years now, the world's largest peanut boil.
They started out the first year with one pickup truck bed load full of green peanuts on the vine, and that has progressed over these last 50 years to this year. We're probably going to boil 32 tons and sell 2 tons of parched peanuts.
Yes, he said 32 tons of boiled peanuts. If you're keeping track, that's roughly equivalent to the weight of 5 adult African elephants. And it only takes them days to sell out.
We'll boil for most of that day, for most of all day Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday if we still have some. But the past several years we've been running out on Sunday morning. Basically, we can't cook them fast. We sell them as fast as we can cook them.
The line of hungry patrons grows longer and longer during the hours it takes to properly prepare the peanuts.
I know several long chairs. They'll start right here at the front of the peanut shed and then start going up the parking lot and a very long line.
As soon as the peanuts are ready, the pavilion becomes a flurry of activity, pulling goobers out of the water, moving tables, and filling orders.
Actually, I was getting some for my son. They're on their way to the beach. And also get some for ourselves. I bought 22 bags. We'll put those in the freezer.
While the vast majority of patrons come from Crenshaw and surrounding counties, the event draws out-of-staters too.
I've got a 1946 Piper Cub, little two-seater, so I flew up last year and got a few, and I brought some friends back today, and we're taking a trailer load back. Help support the Shrine Club and the temple, and also support ourselves because we love boiled peanuts.
A couple of years ago, some ladies from Iowa came in here who didn't know how to eat boiled peanuts and tried to eat hull and all until we showed them what to do.
After my first visit to the world's largest peanut boil, I can understand the draw. They're a perfectly salty snack, but even better than the taste of the peanuts is the cause they help support. Funds raised during the boil go to support Shriners International, which has a network of 22 hospitals across North America.
It's just a good feeling. It's something that comes from the heart. All our guys are very dedicated to this and have been for years. It means a lot to them to be able to contribute what we can contribute.
In that story, Andy Compton mentioned that they were hoping to sell 32 tons of peanuts in 2020, but they ended up selling 36 tons of boiled peanuts, plus another 2 tons of parched peanuts.
Wow. Now, I know that you've said in the past that you didn't particularly care for boiled peanuts. Did this change your mind?
You know, it really did. I'm now convinced that I just had a bad batch of boiled peanuts the first time I tried that. So, let that be a lesson, folks. Always try something at least twice before you say you don't like it.
Coming up, we'll go inside an Alabama museum that honors the extraordinary life of Jesse Owens, from his Olympic successes to his humanitarian contributions.
It's important to review your auto insurance policies. You might be surprised by the savings you'll find. To lower your premium, follow these tips. Set a higher deductible. Reduce your coverage on older cars. Bundle your home and auto coverage. Maintain a good credit score. Keep a clean driving record and choose a lower premium vehicle. For more tips on how to save, visit alphainsurance.com. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.
FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education.
We're strengthening American agriculture and providing our members with the skills needed to build healthy local communities, a strong nation, and a sustainable world.
We are the next generation of agriculture.
It's our turn now.
Let's show the world what we can achieve together.
We are FFA.
What sustains us? Food? Family? Faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all, right here in Alabama.
Not littering is not hard. If you've accumulated trash in your vehicle, don't throw it out the window. Throw it in a can at the gas pump. Throw it in a can at a storefront. Throw it in a can at work. Or throw it in the can at home. Just don't drop it on Alabama. Not littering is not hard. Brought to you by People Against a Littered State, the Alabama Department of Transportation, the Alabama Broadcasters Association, and this station.
Soybean is a very versatile product. We make crayons out of it.
A lot of the combines you see rolling through the fields have a lot of plastic side panels that are made from a soy product.
The soybeans that we grow on our farm mostly goes into chicken feed.
Soybean production in Alabama employs over 10,000 people.
We grow some of the best soybeans in the world.
We go the extra mile to make sure when our name is stamped on it, we know it's the best product we can produce.
You've heard it said, give a man a fish and he'll eat for a day. But teach a man to fish, he'll come home dehydrated, severely malnourished, and late. Some quotes are better than others. With Alpha Insurance, he won't get the old bait and switch. He'll be as happy as a dog in the sunshine. Ain't that right, Otis?
Get a quote or find a local agent at alphainsurance.com.
And there's nothing fishy about that.